Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with American Vineyard Magazine, reporting to you here today at National Raisin Company. I'm here with LindaKay Abdulian, President and CEO of National Raisin. There's a lot of excitement going on here today. Obviously, you're working away, getting raisins processed and shipped out to consumers all over the world. But also here, it looks like you're getting a lot of employees vaccinated for COVID. And how did this all come about, and what's going on here?
So first of all, thank you for coming here, Matthew. It's great to have you and your team here. So yes, today we are vaccinating all of our associates. We started on Wednesday, and today is Friday, and 500 associates a day. And we're partnered with United Health Centers, and they've selected National as a site. And we've invited, of course, all of our associates and anybody in agriculture, the folks that are in the farming community, to come and get vaccinated here. And National is providing this service to its associates and to the community. I want to mention this, that we are full circle. It was exactly March 12th of 2020 when National enacted its crisis management plan. It was a plan that had 14 different items on it, including masks, face shields, social distancing. And for 1 year, National has been, with complete determination, having folks adhere to this plan. And to see that we've come full circle, that we can actually vaccinate our crew, is amazing. I want to give a tremendous credence to the men and women who work at National, because for the past year, they have come to work every day. Masks, face shields, social distancing. Of course, we're a food company, so we've always had the sanitizing, the hand washing. Never was there a time where we didn't have the PPE because we're hats, hairnets, gloves, face shields. We've always had that, at the plant. But every day they showed up, they were committed to get the food on the shelves. And this vaccination rollout was for them. And I'm so proud, with the support of the family, to have this a success. It's a complete success. We're on day 3 and we're wrapping it up. But we're busy. We're busy.
Yeah, and who would have thought your raisin receiving station would turn into an outdoor medical facility?
That's right.
People
That's
rolling
right.
through and getting their vaccines. How many have been able to receive their vaccines here about?
So about 1,000, and this is the last day. And the other thing that I'll just say, with this pandemic, it's how do we keep our raisins and our dried fruits and our nuts relevant to the consumer? If you can remember, back in March of 2020, in April and May, the supermarket shelves were barren, right? So this was a great opportunity. National meant, we met virtually. So when you meet virtually, it's easy. You could have these meetings, and you could really have some thoughtful discussions. And we said, how are we going to get our products back? We took this as an opportunity, front and center to the consumer. How are we going to have that pull through on the shelf? So we thought about it. What do the consumers want? Portable food, single serving size, freshness. California raisins, no doubt, are the best raisins produced worldwide. But so we had to change the way how we marketed our raisins, and it worked. It worked. We're selling more raisins than ever, and we thank the growers, for supporting us through this year. It's been a difficult year for our California raisin growers as well.
Yeah, it sure has. And I wanted to just ask one more question here about how we're, message to raisin growers as far as keeping up shipments, getting through our inventory, and working our way to bring the price back up to where it should be. So what message would you have to the growers as far as what National's doing to help make that happen? Obviously, it's a team effort here.
Yeah, thank you for that question. So truly, the raisin grower these last 2 years have been very difficult. I know they've questioned themselves. Should I grow raisins or should I grow other crops? We at National have turned over our land almost 100% into raisins. We are just about there, turning all of our We have 3 entities over to Selma Pete, if you want to know. So we thoughtfully, we had a problem with too much supply, and we're getting through that supply. Now the challenge is the momentum. We have to galvanize. We have to keep the momentum up, to keep the raisin in the forefront, to keep it, to have the pull through with the consumer, to have the industrial partners say, you know what, hey, this raisin tastes good, and they're seeing that. They're saying, you know what, I won't bring up any other dried fruit, but the raisin really works well in your cereal or in your baked products. And with the consumer, in these single serving vehicles, it's really easy. You can eat an ounce of raisins. You can eat that and you're done with it. And it's just the right amount of sweet and chewy. But we treat every market with attention, whether it's a domestic market or a market abroad or a country abroad. You treat it with the attention that it deserves, and you try to figure out, you see, how can we sell more raisins? Because that's the goal. In order for us to have a viable industry, we have a great product, but we've got to really look at each country and each market differently and treat it to say, okay, in this market, this is how we're going to get the pull through. But in this market, it's going to work in this direction. But right now, as industry as a whole, we've got to get the momentum going, and that's what I need. And I don't know if it's a function of the pandemic, right? Because people are, let's face it, we're fatigued. I'm tired of wearing this mask, so are you. And just ride that wave, because I believe there's a lot of demand in the economy, and I think we're going to ride that wave to success.
Well, thank you. I'm sure we're going to get through this pandemic. We're going to get through this rut, in industry trends for the raisin industry, and we appreciate National Raisin Company along with our other packers that are doing all that they can to not only protect our essential workers and medically with these vaccines. This is wonderful, but also to keep the shipments going, to get the prices back up to where they need to be for the California raisin industry. And so appreciate you, LindaKay and National Raisin. Read more about these things in American Vineyard Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.